the most important moment in history, the most important event, in history, which yet remains to occur, is the return of Nabi Isa alayhi salam. Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam informed us, and there are a very large volume of hadith on this subject, that Allah created a being, and Allah programmed that being to impersonate the Messiah, to pretend that he is the Messiah. And so he is known as Al-Masih Dajjal, Dajjal, the false Messiah. And his job is to convince Banu Israel in particular that he is the true Messiah. And when he has done that, appearance and reality would be opposite to each other. At that time, when he left the world, it appeared that he was dead. The reality was no, he did not die. At this time, when he is to return, Allah releases into the world the false Messiah, Dajjal. And his mission is to impersonate the true Messiah. Now, if he is to impersonate the true Messiah, and if the true Messiah is to rule the world, and this is what Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam has said, that when Nabi Isa alayhi salam returns, he will return as Hakim, one who rules. Hakimul Adil, one who will rule with justice. And my question is, when he comes back, Nabi Isa alayhi salam, to rule, would he have to obey the Security Council of the UN? Answer me. Huh? Is there any fool anywhere in the world who would say that when Nabi Isa alayhi salam returns, he has to be obedient to the Security Council of the UN? No. When he comes back, his rule will be the supreme rule. He will rule the world not in the sense that he's going to be ruling every square inch of Damansara Uttama. No. He will rule the world in the sense that there is no other rule above his rule. There is no rival to his rule. In that sense, he comes back to rule the world. And so and he'll be ruling the world from Jerusalem, not from downtown Chicago. Because Jerusalem is the Holy Land. So if Dajjal is to successfully impersonate the Messiah, he will have to rule the world. This book has explained that subject. When Dajjal comes, if he is to convince the Jews that he is the Messiah, he will have to rule the world. Now you are understanding what's happening today, aren't you? In order for him to rule the world from Jerusalem, he will, number one, have to liberate the Holy Land for the Jews. It's under Muslim rule. He's already done that. 1917. He will have to bring the Jews back to the Holy Land to reclaim it as their own. He's already done that. 2,000 years after Allah expelled them, they're back there now. Tell me, what's your explanation? This is mine. Is there any secular explanation out there from the universities? This is the explanation from those who follow the Quran and Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, that it is Dajjal who has brought them back to the Holy Land to reclaim it as their own. If he is to successfully impersonate the Messiah, he will have to restore a state of Israel in the Holy Land and get them to believe that this is Holy Israel. He's already done that. Israel was created in 1948, 2,000 years after Allah destroyed Holy Israel. And Israel has been restored in the Holy Land. This is my explanation that Dajjal is the one who is responsible for this. Let me hear your explanation, secular scholarship. And if he is to successfully impersonate the Messiah, then Israel must become the ruling state in the world. Are you understanding politics now? Are you understanding economics and monetary economics now? Are you understanding what is happening in the world of history now? Yes. All of these things that are happening in the world are meant to deliver to Israel the status of ruling state in the world. And when Israel launches her wars, as she will have to in order to succeed the United States, when Israel launches her wars which are just around the corner, if Israel is to rule the world, you have to bring down the United States. And so what we're seeing now is a demolition job. A demolition job of the US dollar. A demolition job of the US economy. Shipping all the jobs to China, for example. Shipping all the jobs to China. And so US industry collapses. And you're importing parts from China. And you're importing parts from Taiwan and all over the place. And so US economy is in a fragile state, the US dollar is in a fragile state, cause the United States to wage wars all over the world until the United States is overextended. That's what they've done, the Zionists. And so when Israel is ready, and she lashes out and starts her first real big war, you see the US dollar collapsing. And then the whole world of paper money collapsing. And then the banks are going to take over. Oh yes, government will not have control over money. Banks will have control over money. And all the money in the money system of the world will be invisible money. You can't see it. It will be intangible money. You can't touch it. Tell me, would any follower of Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam accept as money that which you can't see and that which you can't touch? That's electronic money. That's digital money. And that has already made its appearance, but when paper money collapses, that's going to take over. And who controls electronic money? The banking system. And who controls the banking system? Dajjal, through the Zionists. And so Dajjal is well on his way to ruling the world. If Israel is to rule the world, not only must she bring down the United States, monetarily, economically, but also militarily. Trap the United States in a war that the United States is going to lose. And then the only way the United States can be saved from defeat is if Israel intervenes and save her. And that will clinch the deal. Israel is now the ruling state. But if Israel is to rule the world, Israel must first rule the Arabs. She is surrounded by the Arabs. And so we can expect wars now through which Israel will establish a political and economic dominion over the Arabs. But the Arabs are too large in numbers. So she's going to find a way to decimate the Arabs, reduce them to smaller numbers, through biological warfare. Plague, said the Prophet ﷺ, is going to come. He said that the Arabs are going to be wiped out by plague. There's a booklet outside, small booklet, Medina returns to center stage in Akhiru Zaman, which tells that story. We have it in English, we have it in Bahasa. Do please read it. So Dajjal is well on his way. As soon as Israel starts her wars, which should be soon, there is an attack on Syria, there's an attack on Pakistan, there's an attack on Iran, there's an attack on Egypt. I think these are the four main countries. When Israel wages these wars, do not despair. Do not fall into a state of hopelessness. This lecture is being delivered so that you will understand what's happening and not lose hope and despair. Israel will rule the world for a brief period of time. The Prophet ﷺ spoke of 3 stages in Dajjal's mission. A day like a year, a day like a month, a day like a week. And I have offered the interpretation that in a day like a year, Dajjal gave us Pax Britannica, and Britain ruled the world on behalf of Israel. When Dajjal was in a day like a month, Dajjal gave us Pax Americana, when America ruled the world, again on behalf of Israel. And now we are located at that moment in history, when a day like a month is ending, and a day like a week is commencing. And so Israel will now give to the world Pax Judaica. But it won't be Pax, it won't be peace. It will be war and deception and tyranny and oppression. And true religion does not have this.